Tap in, tap in. Welcome back to another episode of the Unapologetically Me with ADW Podcast, and I am your host. If y'all haven't tapped into anything I've told y'all yet, please tap into Anchor. And if you haven't heard about it, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. You can be anywhere. You can be at the gym, on the road, and you can record from your phone. Also, you can invite friends to record with you. So everybody tapping in. Also, Anchor does all the work for you. As you record episodes and post them, they distribute the episodes to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Also, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's easy to make a podcast. So make sure y'all tap into Anchor, because I did. It's time to tap in. Lord God, I pray you give me the strength, the courage, and the boldness to be who you're calling me to be, unapologetically. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's time to lock your hair. I know a lot of people probably needed and wanted to hear that. I've been having locks for 6 years now. And I can say it's been a long process, a long journey. But it's worth it. It's been worth it. And it's going to always be worth it. But one thing I can say is, if you want to start locks and you're already going into it thinking of a way out, like saying stuff like, can I comb it out, or stuff like that, you shouldn't lock your hair. Don't lock your hair. Because we should go into anything thinking about the end result. You know, you just kind of go into it, jump right into it, keep your faith, and go into anything in life not thinking about the end. You just enjoying the journey, enjoying the ride along the way. So I can say that, like I say, my experience with locks, in the beginning, I used to be very, I guess you can say self-conscious, maybe just, people would laugh at me because my hair was so short, little worms, little turds, certain things people call them. And it got to the point where some days I did let that stuff get to me, to where I come home and I may start combing them out. But overall, it's going to be like that. So when I started my locks, I was 20. So I'm 26 now. So 6 years I've been having them. So it's been worth it. But I can tell anybody, it takes a lot of patience, understanding, and you just have to love every stage of your locks. There's no such thing as an ugly stage. Your hair may be short, but no matter what, just having locks, it's just something about that. Just women with locks, I just always find myself just being set aside, being set apart from everybody, Just because I have locks, especially when my hair got to the point where it was long enough for me to put it in certain styles and, have hair jewelry. And I feel like I told my stylist just the other day when she did my hair, I'm like, Jessica, I feel like I've gotten every style there is to get because I've been having locks, for a while now. 6 years, that's a long time to have locks. So even though I haven't had every style, after a few years, you get the feeling like that. When your hair get long, baby, you get that length, them inches, I tell you what. So, shout out to my stylist, Jessica Stibe in Gonzales. That's where a lock shop is, right there on Burnside and Corner View. But, like I said, just overall, it's just something about locks. Just something about having your own unique style. Especially if, we all are different, women, a lot of men have locks. And these days, it's like more people are growing into it. And that's just what I love. Every time I look, I see somebody locking their hair or want to lock their hair. My nephew has locks. I know a lot of people with locks. So it's like, I feel like we have our own type of culture. It's a unique culture where you just being unapologetically you. You're locking your hair unapologetically because, baby, guess what? Once you're locked in, I hear a lot of people talk about combing them out, but you're going to pull more of your hair out than you're going to save when you're talking about combing out locks. After you've had them for years, I was never thinking about combing my hair out. If anything, I'll cut it, but I won't do that either because I'm locked in forever. So I just wanted to encourage somebody. If you're thinking about starting locks, do it. But don't go into it thinking about the end result. Or if I don't like it, I can comb them out. Just go into it knowing you're going to like it. You're going to enjoy it. It is a process. It is a journey, but it's going to be worth it. So enjoy your loc journey.